Hi there, this is me, Secret Peanut, here playing some more 7 Days to Die. This is Alpha 14 and we're in Navezgane at the moment. This is episode 7, and today we're going to concentrate on heading up to the forest, finding some animals, and gathering up some hide for the forge. Then after that we're going to go look for some coal and some potassium nitrate to make some mines and things ready for Horde Night, which is tomorrow game time. So let's go. Alrighty then, we're just coming up to the burnt forest area of the map now. The burnt forest is obviously a burnt forest. There is quite a bit of loot to be had here, but you also have to watch out on the floor where you're walking because of the lumps of coal that will set you on fire. So we're just coming out of the burnt forest now, and we're now in the normal forest where all the animals seem to spawn. I'm going to pick up these red flowers, the chrysanthemums, because you can make red tea out of those now in the cooking pot. We're just going to see if we can spot any animals and pick up some goldenrods and red flowers on the way through. I'm not seeing any animals yet. So I'm still not seeing any animals. We just passed the church, which we'll go and explore at another later date. So there we are. As our first animal is a piggy. These take several shots with your wooden bow, or you can use a crossbow. It's even quicker with a gun, but we don't have any guns. So yeah, just hit the animal with your arrows, sneak up on it. You will have to do a lot of following. Working Stiff's place just ahead, which we shall explore another time. So have we managed to? No, we still haven't managed to take down this pig. Come on, piggy. Just up ahead. Oh, there we go. Now I've got a bone shiv, but you can use a the hunting knife is actually better. You just hit the creature with your shiv or your knife of some kind, and you will get hides, animal fat, bones, which can be made into glue, and meat. Just ahead is the corn farm. Lots and lots of corn. I'd advise on an open server, if you're picking the corn, to replant it again. We're just going to grab a few pieces to use for our farm. Corn's very useful. You can make fuel out of it and things like that. So we're just going to zoom past these zombies here and see if we can spot any other animals nearby. Just drinking some yucca juice to cool me down, and it gives you the tea moodlet, the yucca juice, which if you're in the desert it cools you. which is all good. So just spotted another deer just there. We're going to chase that down and shoot that. Okay, we're just chasing the deer now, speeding up the process, chasing this deer. Deers take a very, very long time to take down with your bow. Right, so we're on the outskirts of the burnt forest again, and we've lost the deer, but we found ourselves a pig. If we're lucky, the pig might go into the burning coals and catch fire. On this occasion it's not going to, we're going straight into the river with this pig. And it's down, and there are zombies surrounding me, so we'll just take what we can from this creature. Again, we're getting animal fat, which can be made into tallow, make candles and flaming arrows. Just take old Nursey down. That's it, add that. Oh, bitch. Right. I also noticed that if you hit the zombie, I noticed when I was playing yesterday actually, not in this video, but I was noticed when I was playing yesterday that if you hit the zombies, you also get bones and rotten flesh off of them, but I don't see the purpose of rotten flesh, but the bones are useful. So like I say, if you've got a beaker, which I do, back at my base, that can be made into glue. Water and bones in the cooking pot in the beaker make glue, which can then be made into tape and stuff. So we're going to jog on over here. We've just found another pig. We need 25 hide for the forge. But I think this is Alpha 14, but I think in Alpha 14.2 they actually reduce the amount you needed to get from the animals to make the forge. I think you only need 20 hide now, which is a little bit better. So we're just chasing this pig. We've got the pig. We're taking his hide. Okay, so having a look around now, see if we can find any more animals. Nearly got the right amount of hide, I think. Okay, so see if we can see anybody else walking around. I mean, the meat's good because once you get your farm going, you can make stews and things with the meat. You can also make bacon and eggs, which is good. Just gonna speed this up a bit so we don't see any more animals. There must be a deer or something around here somewhere. There he is. That's a nice easy kill. He's actually on fire because he's just jumped through the hot coals. So we're going to chase after him. I've not explored the burnt forest yet, but I will. It's a bit kind of deadly. Sometimes you can find dogs and stuff in the burnt forest, and if you're not well equipped to deal with dogs, then obviously you're going to find yourself in trouble, because dogs are really quick. But the thing I do with the dogs is I just hit them a few times with a spiked bat, or spiked club I think they call them, and that takes them down relatively quickly. So our deer is down, but we've got the zombies coming closer and closer to us. So we're going to need to clear this little area first of these. You don't want to be hit by these, I call them the Embermen, because they will set you on fire. There's a hornet now. we're actually close to the house. It's got the hornet's nests in it for the honey. Being attacked from all angles here. We've got an Emberman and this guy. So we need to take out these zombies and be conscious of where I left the deer, because obviously we're going to need his hides. Like I say, the hunting knife is a lot better for gathering hide from the animals. But we don't have one of those. You can craft one once you've learnt the engram, or engram. I'm talking about arc now. The blueprint, should I say? And or you can find them in loot, which is always handy. I can't remember exactly how and where you find them. Once you've got these zombies down, don't forget to shoot them or hit them to make sure they stay down. Otherwise, they just keep getting up like these guys are now. Okay, so they're down. Now we're going to go back and find our deer. Here he is. And we're going to take his hides and get out of here pretty quick because it's a bit lively here. I think I might have a couple of hides back at the base anyway. So we've got 22 hide, we need 25. I'm pretty sure I've got 3 hide back at the base anyway. So we're going to head back to base now. So yeah, we're going to head back to base now, pick up wood and stones and things on the way. Yeah, I'll see you back at the base. Right then, so we've arrived back at base. Managed to get enough hide to make a forge. So I'm just going to have a look in here and make sure I've got everything to make this forge. And get that going. Got some repairs to do here. Right, so I'm going to have a look inside. Got 25 hide. I'm going to get my poles. And move my golden rods into the food box and my yucca juice and everything else. I'm going to scrap the bits I don't need. Get rid of the bone shiv now because I've got myself a hunting knife which I found in one of the containers. So we've got 25 hide, which we need. We need the clay also. We're going to scrap those tins. We've got wood and hide for the bellows, and I believe we also need some stones for the forge. Got myself a wrench, so I've got all the things I need up there on the top, ready to build my forge. Don't think there's anything else I need. Just gonna add the stones to that pile. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna type in the word bellows, forge, sorry. See what we need. We need a stone, clay, a set of bellows, which we're going to create now. We need wood for that, and hide and metal poles. Takes about a minute to craft the bellows. So we're just going to let that craft down. And then once we've got the forge going, we're going to put our things in the forge and get it going. There's a couple of tools that you need for the forge. There's a tool and die set which you find in the tool shops. You've got an anvil which you make yourself at the forge, and you've got calipers which you need to make your bullets and stuff. the bullet casing and the bullet tips, and intricate things like that. So excuse me, we're just going to finish creating the forge. That takes just under a couple of minutes to make. So we're going to do that and get things cooking to start making our iron tools and that, which are obviously going to be a lot better than the stone axe and that we're using. Although saying that, the stone axe has been quite good. They're easy to make, and if you followed my first video you'll see how. So we've made the forge. We're going to stick it in this little alcove here, like so. So you've got your input box, so everything that you burn inside the forge, you can do two things at a time. So we're going to put the clay in there and the iron underneath it. So when that burns, it gets stored in the input box. And then once you've got the stuff stored in there, so you can store your clay, stone, glass, lead, brass and iron. Once you've got all your things built up in there, so as you can see, we've got iron, we've now got 15, clay, we've now got 15. You can now see things are starting to get highlighted now. So it's stored in here, so don't make ingots anymore. It's stored in the input, and then from the crafting list you can then choose whatever it is that you want to craft and craft that. So here we are, we've got lots of, this is the forge a little while later, we've got 200 and something clay and iron. We can make forged iron and things like that. Now I put some antibiotics onto it and some glue, some red tea and some goldenrod tea. So we're going to let that cook down, and that. So going to be getting ready for night soon. Okay, if you remember from one of the previous videos, I found a gun safe in this group of houses coming up, and I did say that once I got my iron pickaxe I would go back into the house and open up the gun safe and see what's inside. So once we've finished breaking this boulder and getting the iron and stone from that, we'll make our way over to these houses and have a look at that gun safe and see what's inside. I haven't, and I've marked it on the map, see, I haven't put any skill points into any of the perks, but if you max out the scavenging and then max out quality Joe, you will get better loot, better quality loot. So here we are with the safe. We'll just keep on smashing that open. It's got 2000 durability at the moment. It takes down 100 roughly each time you hit it. So it's usually a little while before they open. The munitions crates are the same, and the mini safes and stuff that are in the walls usually found in the stores and that. Especially in random gen. Well, we're not in random gen at the moment, this is Navezgane, and like I was saying, nobody's really played Navezgane since the dawn of random gen, but Navezgane's got a load of new stuff in it, so we're playing Navezgane and seeing how far we can get. The problem I found, I mean, I'm a little bit further ahead now in the game, because I've been playing and recording the videos, but I haven't uploaded them yet, so I'm a little bit further in the game. And what I've noticed with, we've broken the safe now, all that effort for a couple of bits I'm going to scrap anyway. So we're going to head back to base now, I think, or back to the cave now and try and... So we're at the cave now, we're going to try and get some potassium nitrate. Now, as I was saying, one of the things I've noticed about the there's a zombie around here somewhere which I need to get first. She's stuck in the sand. What I was saying was the potassium nitrate seems to be a little bit sparse. So no idea actually how we're supposed to make gunpowder and stuff, because they don't seem to. I mean, I think there's 3 caves on the Navezgane map. There's 2, or is it 4? There's 1 in the wasteland, 1 in the grasslands, and 2 in the desert. And they have little, you'll see in a minute, little icicle sort of like things dangling from the ceiling, which if you break them, they're potassium nitrate, but I should imagine you're probably going to have to mine quite far to actually find any veins, that is if they've actually put any veins of potassium nitrate in Alpha 14 in Navezgane. I'm hoping that they have. I was messing around on my other save, and I did manage to find, I played around with some TNT, and I went down to bedrock, and I did actually manage to find some ore veins quite close to the top, so hopefully we might be able to find some ore. We want to dig underneath the base and make a tunnel system, and that on sort of bedrock area, but bedrock's not sort of bedrock as we know it. It's a little bit different now. So anyway, we're just in this cave. We're going to get our potassium nitrate. We're going to get some wood from these here, because wood in the desert is obviously a little bit hard to find unless you've got your put some seeds and you can plant some trees. It says that the trees need to be planted in dirt, but that's not the case, because I've been happily planting trees in tree seeds in on the sand, which has been making the trees quite easily, and that's how I've been getting my wood. So we're going to look around now for these little icicles. If you hit those, you will get some potassium nitrate. You need potassium nitrate to make gunpowder, and you also make antibiotics with it. So we've got some potassium nitrate. Gonna head off into the burnt forest now and grab some coal as well. So we need to head north for that, which is what we're gonna do. Okay, so now we're in the burnt forest. If you hit these tree stumps here, the burnt out tree bits, you'll get some coal. You don't get much, obviously, but you get a little bit. Best place to find them is there are huge deposits of coal above ground, and there are a couple of deposits of potassium nitrate I found as well. So yeah, it's mainly in sort of the forest biome. But if you want a quick lot of coal, you just come up to the burnt forest. We're also going to dig up some dirt, because I need some dirt so I can start making my farm. But you know, it's quite difficult to get the dirt. You just keep getting it, and then it breaks, and you get to collect it like a lot of the other stuff. But it's very time consuming to get the dirt if you're just looking for dirt rather than digging yourself a trench or whatever. So once we've got ourselves a little bit of dirt, we're going to go back home and start digging out the garden. So be right back when we've done that. Okay, so we're back at base now, and I'm just digging out a little area to start planting my garden. We don't have much. We don't have much dirt, but what we have got, we can start planting trees and stuff with. At this point, when this was recorded, I didn't know that you didn't have to put tree seeds in the dirt. But anyway, we're actually coming to the end of this video now. can take this opportunity to say thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the videos so far. If there's anything you'd like to see, then please let me know in the comments. If there's anything you'd like to learn how to do, then give us a comment down underneath the video. So I'm trying to do this as sort of my first 7 days to die series. I've been playing the game since Alpha 8, I believe, which is a couple of years now. So this is my first sort of Let's Play series, so I'm not really that experienced at it. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I'm not one to get kind of hyped up about gaming and stuff, and I'm actually recording the narration after the game rather than doing it live, because, you know, after editing and stuff, it makes my videos a lot shorter, because I've actually got loads and loads of hours of gameplay to sift through. Like I say, we're now on Alpha 14.3 and this is Alpha 14. So I'm going to catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy the video. Give it a like, subscribe, follow my Twitter account, like me on Facebook, share the video with your friends, and yeah, we'll see you soon.